Good morning, Bonnie and Clyde. We're going to let them out this morning. There's the gate sign. Because they eat grass, and there is grass out here for them to eat. I won't leave them out all day because I'm worried about predators, even though most small predators will not tackle a full-grown goose. You just never know. But right now they can have their morning stroll and a little bit of their favorite food. And as part of this morning ritual, I'm going to take you all along on a goat moving, as I do at least once a day and sometimes twice a day, and just show you other parts of Shofar Mountain. This is kind of like my daily commute. You can see we've had leaves falling. We have some foliage. This is the essence of where I live. Trees and rocks. And part of what convinced Pastor and I years and years and years ago to decide to buy this property. Hey, wait a minute. You're not supposed to follow me. You're supposed to go back where the grass is. What are you doing? Was having all kinds of thoughts this morning. Plan on doing a live later. Finally saw my friend Biddy Boo online again. She did a live yesterday morning, as some of you probably know. I wonder if they're going to follow me back. We're heading uphill now. There's the first goat. He's tied the lowest down on this incline. And the other ones are up in front. It's hard to see with the glare. And the rest are tied out around there. And the first thing you notice about him, besides his hollering, is, woo, does he smell this time of year. That's how he's tangled. He doesn't usually get tangled too bad. His rope stuck around that tree right there and then tied to this one. And he's eaten tons of little baby oak trees on the ground around here. That's what his food was last night. All right, so we're going to move him uphill. And along the way, you see he'll eat some dried leaves. He's also probably going to try to interact with the females because it's that time of year. But if you notice, he is very comfortable with being on his lead because he's been on this lead now since he was probably about 2 or 3 months old. That's for some of the males. I start a little earlier. There's some water in the bucket for him. If he's thirsty, he gets to drink. He drank a lot yesterday too. This one, this little female, I think she's 2 this year. She was hand raised to a certain amount. Her mom is kind of a indifferent mom. And she is smart, and she's also very motivated. So I let her off to be free ranging yesterday, and she led the whole flock back down to the chicken area. So I said, nope, you need to be under control and not wandering the whole property. So she went back on lead. All right, so let's get him moved. Come on. Come on, little fella. This is where we're going. We're going up this incline to the area in the cleared part of the trees up there. That's where everybody's going today because they have slowly made their way from where I had them tied on the lower part of the property up this incline. As I get him up there, all the rest will follow. These girls were tied right at the base, and I'll probably scoop them up next. There's a few blackberry vines on the way up, so I'm going to clip them off before we start. I always carry clippers in my Shofar Mountain bag, and I have more than one kind. This one's an old messenger bag, some military messenger bag that's a big enough size and has a really thick strap on it, so it's comfortable for me to carry. And there's my clippers. This is like the 5th pair. They work okay. I lost my favorite pair just this spring, so I cut these off. I don't want to cut everything off because I want more to grow next year, but I cut off the ones that are going to catch on us as we make our way up. So, and the dried ones are the worst because they get really hard. The green canes are still bendy. See, this one's already trying to catch me on my leg. Okay, so cut that, cut that, cut that. Now let me get that taken care of. It's the rooting of a grapevine. Look at how it's got its tendrils into the dirt, and then it goes off that way. We are going to slip through there, and I'll probably cut those grapevines that are hanging down once we get up there. So we're going to scramble up these rocks, and you can see that's our goal. Come on. Come on. Woo! Ah, it's a mess. I'm going to have to find a way around all that stuff. Come on, Balky. buddy. Come on. All right. Mission accomplished. So goat mathematics is if you have one goat, you start having more. Well, I guess I should say it starts with one and goes from there. All the way back, and now they want breakfast. Hey, where are you going, bud? Get back in there. Say shalom.